Hello everybody, GL1 here. Welcome to my online toy museum. And my last show involved the H2 Hummer RC from 2004. Well, what series wouldn't be complete without talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger as Commando and the Predator Killer? Well, because Arnold was the first private citizen to actually own an H1 that was made street legal. So this is an H2, so it's not the military grade, but it's still pretty awesome. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to go over some Commando and Predator action figures of Arnold. And the reason for including the two together is because they often use the same parts. So we'll start with Commando. So some of you might have seen this in 1985 when Commando came out. There was Commando action figure, and here he is in the package. I have one out of the package that's missing the clothes and accessories, and actually has been, I think it was drawn on, but so what. This one I'm keeping in the package because it's worth anywhere between $350 and $500, which is ridiculous, but so it is. So, all right, well, things have come a long way because as you can see, yep, it's got the big muscles and everything, but it's got the shoulders all they do is go forward and backwards. It has no elbows. I think it doesn't have any knees, but it does have hips that move, and it doesn't twist at the waist, but the head twists. And you have a couple of weapon accessories, and that's a bit, you got an Uzi, but that's about it. Oh, you got a little comic book in there too. All right, well, here we have the 30th anniversary Commando action figure. And you can see he's looking kind of mad. He's very intense, and he comes with a really great vest with all kinds of accessories showing. Not everything comes off and does anything. The vest actually does not come off the figure, but the knife comes out. Unfortunately, he only came with the hands that come with him, and each hand will not hold the knife. The handle's too thin. He has grenades, but they don't come off, and these don't lift up. And he also has a Desert Eagle pistol here, all right, a semi-automatic pistol that also, it will fit in this hand, but it's a little thin, but it will fit in that hand. But you can see he's got a couple knives here. They don't come out. All right, so there you go. He's got his, jacket there, his vest, and looks like he's got a logbook there, or just keep accessories. I don't know, bullets, whatever a Commando needs. And then he's got, one big automatic weapon there, and then he's got this smaller one, and I don't know. I'm guessing one of them's an M14, M16, and looks like it has this would be its magazine, but I was thinking it might be an extra magazine, but maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's not the extra magazine. It's hard to tell with the way they put this together. But anyway, it's a great looking figure, and he also came with this rocket launcher, but I put the rocket launcher on a different figure. So this is a Predator figure, and this is how the rocket launcher looks. And let me show you that. So it actually has a little handle here and will slide in and out. See that? So you got to be careful though. If you pull it from the handle, it unclips, but you can clip it back. But it's pretty well detailed. It has a belt here and even has a handle that folds out that he can hold on to. And it comes with a couple of rockets. I don't know. He doesn't have a place to store the rockets though. There isn't like, a place in his belt where he can slide the rockets in. And it has another rocket here that actually has the vapor trail. So you can take that out. You see it has a little hole there. And then you can push that in. And then you can connect the rocket to the front here. And there it's shooting off and you have a vapor trail. Okay. Well, this figure here is, as I'd said, a Predator figure. And it's got the same body. So if you take a look, the arms are the same. The coloring is slightly different. So you can see he has a little bit more of a tan in Commando than he does in Predator. And, he's got that black marking like the, camouflage. And he's wearing a watch, but, he's obviously it's silver here. And the pants are different. So they did give him different pants. The shoes are, if they're not different, no, they are different. You know what? The shoes are different too. Let me see if you can get that in the light there. They are slightly different, a slightly different design. Well, you know what? Maybe it is paint. You see how this has some green on it. I guess it's just paint. Anyway, okay, so that's the figure there. What I really like, though, I think the face is a little more realistic. Well, I don't think it. I know it. That is a more realistic face on the Predator figure. This one's a little plasticky looking, but if you'd never seen this, you'd think this would be great. But then looking at this one, it's definitely better. Also, I have this Predator figure, and this one came with the jacket that I took off. I don't know where it is, but it has another different face. So, or you know what it is? It's the face is the same, but there's slight variation in the paint. If you look, the lips are a little less red there. So it's not as obvious, so it looks a little bit more realistic again. And so that's what he looks like without his jacket. And it's a pretty good Arnold. Definitely not his, best, like when he was his most muscular, like say 1974, or even if you look at Hercules in New York, I think that was 1968. He was gigantic then. But, when he was in Predator, he had slimmed down and he was more cut. And the proportions are pretty good. So you can see the back muscles, and he's got the lats are kind of starting to. The lat muscles are so big they actually fold over, and that can happen on a bodybuilder for sure. So he's got I think he's got Desert Eagle again. Fits in the holster, and then you can kind of clip that down. You can stretch this around the gun, and then it has a little hole in there. It's not that easy to do though. And then there's, again, the knife that will not fit in his hand. He has the same hands in all of these. And this actually goes to Predator. Let's see, it goes to, Predator. No, Terminator Arnold. And this gun goes to Terminator Arnold too. But I gave it to him here, so I thought that would be cool. The action figures will stand also. They will stand on their own. You can use these DC, stands here. They have the holes in the feet, but they're pretty good. They articulate well. And there, look, he stood right away. So the ankles move in all different directions. So it's really, see, you have a swivel ankle. So you can get him to stand pretty quickly. All right. But anyway, they're just great figures if you're a fan of Arnold. So this is, like I said, this is the 30th anniversary, which was 2015. So this has been sitting around, when you get it from AliExpress, you can get it without the box. So it was under $20. And so that's a great, bargain. I mean, you have to wait 9 years to get it, right? Here it is, but I'm glad to have it, and it's a really nice figure, and I'm a big Arnold fan. So anyway, I have my 3 Arnolds, and there you go. All right, so hope you enjoyed that, and I will be coming back with more action later. So take care.